刚刚那个游戏当掉了，然后导致重开，重新接续刚刚的内容。那现在这边是要窃取区分身上的东西，就继续往上走。当走到他的旁边的时候，就突然卡住，画面整个都停住这样。没问题吧？去哪一个？这应该可以偷他的东西吧？我走掉了。返回你的牢房，在楼上。隔天。
This key is useless.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
"没有用啊！我去找那个威姆斯。
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I'll give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. One or two will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
"找下流架。击晕他们。会反击后不能那个直接出拳，会被他们打。 脖子。
Fancy yourself a troublemaker, eh? Some time in the pits to cool your blood.
窃取典狱长身上的东西。
Dirty wretches! You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And do you acknowledge this? Do you repent and beg forgiveness? No. You elect instead to commit new...
还在讲话。
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
进到贵宾居住区。哦。这样就弄掉一个嘞。 你被察觉了。呀！
I need to take care not to raise the alarm.
Yeah. 我去。
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
呀，被察觉，快到了说，不能走，可能会被发现。这边呢？不动。
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. But what's done is done.
Up! Up with you! I said get up! Walk!
Bye now!
Oh.
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya? I hear Washington himself is going to be in attendance. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough! Keep moving!
哦，这边是刚刚的那个。那个就是华盛顿。有人在看戏。对，上面。 看到刺客的兄弟出现。
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what he gets you. A pine box, little else.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed.
Oh,
what darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Ooh.
Need to stop, Hickey. Go!
Ooh. Hold up.扑倒他。砍他一下。哦。先杀一个。哎呀！因为他要杀2个人，先杀2个那个民兵才可以推走他。啊！输下去。
Damn it. I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, the big man, Haytham, they has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool who give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
At ease, men! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn gun! This man's a hero! Oh, the General can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
庄园的新特别服装，囚犯服装。哦，现在就变得穿这样。
It's quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
Now, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearn for freedom but fear to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you?
No. This they did on their own.
You diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
检查难门。
We must now all hang together.
Yes, we must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
好，那这样就这样结束了。获得奖杯，笼中之狼。
Everything all right?
Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Where to?
Brazil.
巴西。
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
看到自己的悬赏单，你要干嘛？只能跟着人群走，看不出来哪里有什么可以走的地方。到了巴西，哇，看得到自己的悬赏单。
Copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level.
Certo.
I'll
Pode
update you when
entrar.
I know more.
Now to find a ticket.
Preciso ver seu bilhete.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
Now, 进口跑到这边，所以我就也要从这边走。
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
You need to be careful. 哎，那里怎么有一个？
Você viu esse homem?
Chame a segurança imediatamente, Sylvie.
Security's headed towards you.
Hmm. 他刚刚是说哪里啊 ？VIP.
They've set up a checkpoint.
Stick close to the crowd and you should be okay. Or look for a way around.
Ele está aqui! O homem dos cartazes!
跟着人群走就没有事。
Deixe-me ver.
Alguém chama a segurança!
Looks like I'm close. Shit! Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight.
Temos que verificar sua identidade.
Watch your back, they're on you.
Como assim? Trabalho aqui há 15 anos e nunca vi nada como isso. Quem vocês pensam que são?
Sugiro abaixar o tom de voz.
Só alguns centavos.
Olha, aconteceu, só isso. A gente não queria que acontecesse. Só aconteceu. Sinto muito.
Sente muito? Ela é minha irmã, cara! A porra da minha irmãzinha!
Almost there, Dustin. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Other side. 哇，还跑到另外一侧。哎，那个是保全吧？那个船上有灯的那个。 这样混在人群中，等到他走过去再说。去。他不让我过去。不是这边吗？撞开。目标在哪里？走这边吧，哇！上面的其中一个房间，只有那边路啊，应该就这边吧。然后大家都在看。一个房间，快去！被打到了！哦呦！推给我，想偷开枪。哎，这棵树很碍事。回头。先破防。
Ali está.
Better move. Okay, head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
地铁站，地铁站。哎呀！这个。哦呦，哼！这是没有讲话的一段车。获得奖杯，亲爱的父亲啊！
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
别讲话。
So, what's the latest? Learn anything interesting while you were exploring?
They were working on some weird stuff towards the end. Trying to engineer new bodies and store their minds inside computers.
Failure after failure. It must have been hard for them.
I worry about it too. I mean, they say there's something in here that'll help us. But what is it? Why is it locked up if it's exactly what we need?
I don't know. Maybe it's dangerous. Maybe they wanted to make sure only you could reach it.
That's the other question. What makes me so special?
I guess we'll know once we open the door. Hey, I hope it's not uncomfortable for me to ask, but what happened with Lucy?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's fine. I really don't know. I was talking to my dad about it. It's hard to say. I mean, Juno definitely took control, but I think I agreed to it on some level. I think I let her in. No. That's not right. It wasn't her. Not exactly. It was more like a program. Does that sound weird? It showed me things.
What'd you see?
That if I didn't stop Lucy, Abstergo would get the apple, and we'd all be dead.
I still don't understand why she turned on us.
I'm sure she thought she was doing the right thing.
I gotta get back to work. You might want to do the same.
讲完了。
Unbelievable.
What's up?
Your politicians are constantly referencing the Founding Fathers and insisting they must have been in support of one thing or another. I have never seen such a blatant disregard for history.
That's just typical political propaganda.
It's also dishonest and delusional. How can anyone claim to know what these people wanted based off scraps of paper and wishful thinking?
They're looking for intent. What these men envision for our country and its future.
Idealistic and unlikely. I don't think most of your presidents and senators and judges care what the founders thought. They just want to know how they can bend old words to achieve modern goals. Who cares if they were deists or theists or wanted a central bank? Why do people need the validation? What should matter is what you, as an individual, believe, and why you believe it. What, are we so insecure that we have to find 18th century letters to validate our beliefs? Oh, look, Mum, a dead man agreed with me. Maybe. If you transpose the letters in his shopping list, you can plainly see he was on my side.
Jesus, Sean. It's a cynical way to look at it.
Doesn't make it less true. I keep trying to understand how men like Washington and Jefferson could dedicate their lives to the pursuit of liberty and equality, yet have no problem owning slaves. It's hypocritical in the extreme, and your history books make only passing mention of the subject, as if it were of little consequence.
They had a war to win. Country's future to secure. How could they deal with all these issues at the same time?
Spoken like a true apologist. We hear it today, too, that matters of civil rights and equality must wait. There are conflicts to settle, economies to salvage. What do any of these things matter if the people are not free and equal? All of them. I wish there was a way for us to share what we learn from the Animus with others. Imagine being able to accurately answer questions about the past, or experience lost civilizations.
But how would you cite it? We can't just reveal the machine's existence to the world.
Why not?
Desmond's right. It would be dangerous. And we still haven't found a way to manage the bleeding effect.
Maybe when we're done saving the world, we can look into it.
Even if we do manage to stave off the apocalypse, it's not like the Templars are simply going to disappear. I suspect our fight will continue long after this latest battle is finished. Oh, look at the time. Oh, doesn't time fly? Look, I think it's best we get you back in the Animus,
Come on, son. We got work to do.
Huh. 就讲一句，我们有什么工作要做，然后嘞，跟着他走嘛。 讲任何一句话。我再讲一下到底要干嘛嘛。好，没有。阿都不讲话，你没话讲了。上面有灯呢，可是上去吗？看到一个杆子。这里可以爬，但是这边也没有办法上去。哦嘞，这边呢？这边没东西。所以它这一侧都没有东西可以探索的东西。刚刚那个看起来应该可以上去，但是上面好像是封起来。他老爸都不讲什么话，什么话都不讲，抓回去了。看一下那个信件，一大堆，感觉没有什么重要的东西。感觉不太重要的东西。
Oh, look at that! I found a third power source.
Already?
It popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
I guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
Ready when you are, Desmond.
他老爸亲自出马。
Winter approaches. The air is still and sharp with grim expectation. The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know, of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day, but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Don't do this, Connor!
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it. Ha!
东西可以买，这是主线。家园任务嘛。确定。开启一个家园任务。擦！去接一下家园任务。
You, have a minute, my friend?
有合适的工具。
Is it coming, Big Dave? You make any progress on the knife? I would like to give it to Miriam soon.
The steel Norris smelted is something else. I've rarely seen such fine metal. The trouble is, my old tools aren't hard enough to work it. The ones I need aren't hard to find. A shop or two in New York sell them at a good price. I'd do it myself, but with the regulars after my head, I'll stay here safe and sound if I can.
I have matters to attend to in New York. I will see to it the next time I journey there.
Sounds good.
找到大带新锤石的2个部分。刚刚是说纽约吧，是莫名其妙自己定那个，说在纽约，先找个地方传送。解放任务，这边这个任务好多个哦，那些是该不会是商店吧？ 是说到这边它就会自己算是帮我找出商店的位置吧。这里一个商店，这里一个商店。这边看看，顺便跑出啊，然后先不用，先去商店。去把那个跑开来，那个商店的位置跑开来。这有一个奖杯是要去各个商店去卖东西，去卖那个未受损的皮毛。也是行动商店。这是刚刚那个处刑公开处刑的地方。痛扁一名领导，获得情报。是解放任务。这里不是商店啊，等下再来帮你好吗？先把这个完成。交易，购买东西，新的东西，军官常见，序列酒，重型武器。消耗品，服装，纽约服装，巴尔的摩的服装，费城服装，这有什么差别？是穿一般的刺客服就好。乌木柄，乌木锤柄，跟硬化钢锤头。啊，对，地图，地图上次买了。忘了卖东西给他，卖张皮，比较多。
Captain's on a warpath for that deserter. What's his name? Big Man or some such thing? Big Dave. Did in a whole unit escaping, they say. Dave's in for a rough ride, seems to me.
这个是什么？班奈迪阿诺的任务，什么新的？我现在还要先去刚刚的商店买东西，跟这边的商店买东西。顺便钻一下小巷子，稍微把地图绕开来。到时候还是要跑一下地图哦，把那个地图的黑雾给解开啊。突之处决，当作没看到，先跑过去。记得是开拓者的挑战，他有要求说要把那个地图的探索度把它达成多少趴数这样，每个地图都要。然后下一个商店位置，地图其实也蛮麻烦的，要沿着那个地图边缘走。路上有那些小朋友会来妨碍。那些小朋友在好像是有只狗。没反应，就打开了。 会我叫。
These men have been found guilty of treason and conspiracy. Crimes punishable by death. What's in your mind then?
不错。获得奖杯：森林奔跑者。每个地区的商店都进去过一次，然后在里面卖了一样东西。卖一样那个完整的、没有受损的那个动物的皮才会就会解开刚刚那个奖杯。这样比另外一个传送点传过来要近。
Connor.
I have the tools you requested.
Ah, excellent. I'll get right to work. Norris has been hanging around pestering me about his knife.
I thought you should know I overheard some regulars talking. They are looking for you.
I imagine they are. I'll have to face them sometime or another.
这样现在可以打造2级的素材了。啊，适合的工具。这边就没有新的家园任务了，这边有一堆人叠在一起。我刚刚看，因为这边有一个家园任务在这边吧，从这边跑过去啊，顺便跑一下地图。
Anything. We'll take anything you can offer us.
次要盟友，干嘛的？知道，先去这边。纽约东区，这才是圣殿骑士的掌控范围。这是西区啊，这圣殿骑士，因为那个解放任务还没去做，先 做一些解放任务，达成它的掌控率到应该是75%吧，75%以后就可以，它就会开出那个刺客，可以招募的刺客，然后就帮他解任务，然后就会加入你。
Mister, my mother needs help. Please, please help her.
恩断义绝。
Where is your mother?
Follow me.
还有你，在哪？
Good for nothing, wench!
Let me.
Bugger off before.
Please.
I guess you want a beating.
I beg you to help me. Won't you listen?
好快。
Leave.
That wasn't necessary. I can handle myself. When he returns, he'll try and give me twice the thrashing.
Why would you stay with such a man?
This is my house and business. It's my tailoring that paid for this place. I'll take his drunken buffoonery over leaving behind what I built.
If I told you there was another place where you could live and work, free of him, would you consider it?
The catch?
No catch. Our village is growing and in need of all forms of trade. Just business and a new life.
I'll come and see if what you say is true.
这么快就解完了。艾伦会打造等级1的衣物。像他会不会有后续的任务？那我不知道他在哪一区。看一下，哎呦喂，还多开了这么多。裁缝店。丝绸的差事。
Day, Connor. I left some bolts of fine silk in my old home. They are very valuable, but I don't think it wise I return there. Someone might wind up dead. I was hoping you could retrieve them for me if you had time.
把他跑腿。取回他留在纽约的上等丝绸。哇，所以我还得跑去纽约。在这个位置，现在还没开出其他的传送点。 这样子，顺便开一下。
Most seamless battles in America. Call upon the woman that worked there. It was my wife. Trollop for my wife.
听到刚刚那个，那是他。
No, not you.
好了。分析空箱子，分析线，把它丢出去。起物件，得到1批丝绸，将丝绸带回给艾文，又再重复回去。每次传过来都会有这个在这边骑嘛，哎呀，撞开了。我听到上面好像有狼的声音，再次被他撞开了，碍事了这个。
I found your bolts.
Wonderful! I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
Your husband was there, speaking ill of you. He ran off when he saw me.
Oh my. That dirty, rotten bastard of a man would do something like that. At least you were able to come away with the only thing of value that remained there. Thank you, Connor.
艾伦现在是等级2。附近有2个。 这是在酒馆里吧？看到吹口哨，找到他的教徒。
Excuse me. Might I impose upon the kindness in your heart to give bed and board to a weary traveler?
Oh, traveler from where?
Across an ocean. London.
English!
Rest assured, I'm not the king's man. A great kindness. Bless you.
We work hard for what we have here, old man. What is it you do exactly?
I wish to provide God for those who seek his salvation, not spoon-feed his word to those who already have their own. An outlook not shared by the monarchy.
Lord knows some of us have things to confess.
Ollie and I have been missing our Sunday Mass.
I'd like Maria to read the Bible. I'm sure if we all pitched in, we could build a church. If you'd be our pastor. Connor?
Welcome, Minister...
Father Timothy.
募集1000块来建造教堂。给你啊！
Bless you. This will build a fine place of worship.
Morning. I hope you are well this day.
好快。获得奖杯，完全收场。哦，所以现在是可以解，招募的那些家园成员都已经招募到了，现在只是要帮我们提升等级去升级，越开越多。
Connor!
生财工具。
I don't mean to be a bother, but I wanted to ask you something. When my cart went up in flames, I lost most of my tools. I've got some spares back at my shop in Boston, but as you know, I'm not really welcome around there. I thought if it wasn't too much trouble, you could help me retrieve them?
What would you have me do?
Watch my back while I gather them. Meet me in Boston at my old shop.
还有去他的波士顿的店家，要在哪一个位置？先随便找个地方传送吧。任务点在这。
Connor. Good to see you.
到他的店。
Been trying to avoid eye contact with my old neighbors. So far, so good. Not so worried now you're here.
How are you doing otherwise?
Oh, all right, I suppose. Things never really go as planned, but that's life.
Really? How do you mean?
You know, you make a plan and it all goes awry and nothing gets better, only slightly different.
Sounds like you have had a string of misfortune. It will pass.
What are you doing here?
Sweeping my steps, if it please you.
Since when are these your steps?
Since I bought them 3 weeks ago.
From who?
The owner, via his apprentice. Owner shipped off out of town. What's it to you?
I am the owner?
Not anymore, mate. Sorry. Better sort things out with your apprentice. He's often at the pub over there, but I'm sure you already knew that.
Patrick.
跟他的学徒讲话，所以他的徒弟擅自把他店给卖掉。
Lance! Patrick! What gave you the right to sell my shop?
Well, you were run out of town. I thought you'd never come back, so I sold it all. The shop, the tools. It's rough luck. Anyway, it's been great chatting, but I must be off. Have a nice life.
What rot! Tools are a woodworker's lifeblood! He'd never sell them! I bet he's got them stashed somewhere!
Then we follow him.
这是什么翻译啊？刚听他说这个人的名字应该是叫兰斯。他说，虽然说兰，他那个念起来跟长枪的英文是一样的，但是我会这样翻呢。还在想说为什么会有一个人的名字叫长枪。诶，像被看到。刚刚那边没地方躲，我们可能要跑屋顶吗？
The Boston Country Journal, for all your country matters.
Whoa.
说我会走过来吧。哦，叫他等待的时候，他会自己跑去躲起来。
This way.
There will be a presentation of the latest sacred choral works from several Vienna-based composers at St. Paul this coming Saturday. While expressing sincere condolences to the Brown family, Mr. Roberts would like to remind the city youth not to play near the manufacturing buildings. The news of our times in today's Boston Weekly Advertiser.
要走去哪里啊？这么远。
I'll load these in the cart come nightfall and be in New York, free of this rubbish for good before the month is out.
苏花宝箱。
Well, that's something at least. Thank you. I still can't believe he sold my shop. I'll see you back at the homestead.
就卖掉了。嗯哼。 他这边这个宝箱不知道出来了没有？之前整个地图都跑偏了，然后在收集亭那边这个宝箱，波士顿这边北区也少一个，中区也少一个，东区。 稍微查了一下北区的缺的宝箱在这。序列9还没开出来，好像要等到某个进度才会再开出来吧。 这么快就有一个，这么近。
Help! Somebody, Connor! Take the Lord!
帮我找医生。
Prudence, are you all right? What are you doing out here in the woods?
Thank goodness! The baby's coming!
We need to get you to Dr. White.
No! I can't move! Take my horse! Bring him here! Go!
Go. Sao医生来。
Dr. White, come with me now.
What's wrong?
Prudence is in labor in the forest.
In the forest? What in bloody hell is she doing out there?
Does not matter.
不重要了，快点跟来吧。
We need to get Warren.
Now?
Yes.
找到华人，华人在哪？刚好在旁边的这条路上。
Warren, are you here?
Over here. What's the trouble? Where is she?
Tell me how she seemed to you. In great pain. She could not move herself. Was she pale? Was there blood? Not that I saw. Might we have some time?
We must hurry.
Must hurry. 啊，走不走？在那边发呆。你说我们必须要快一点，然后两个人站在那边发呆。
Hello, Doctor. I think I can manage at the moment.
Is she all right, Doctor?
No, she's not all right. She's having a baby, and here, by the looks of it. Yes. Looks to be in fine health as well. Has a good set of lungs on him. No, I don't mean to rush you, but we need to get both you and... Does he have a name yet?
Hunter.
医生，可以打到物品，然后找医生。还不是时间够，不然看在那边发呆。这边应该对吧？
Connor，
受骗一次。
Horace, what are you doing out here?
I want to give Miriam her knife. Maybe you come with me?
Of course. What is keeping you?
I am nervous.
I am certain she will love the blade you made for her.
What am I doing? Giving a woman a knife as a gift? It's so stupid.
This is something she will appreciate and use.
Ugh. I made the stupid thing. I might as well give it to her.
逼着他去找李恩。
Hello, Miriam.
Hello, Norris. Hello, Connor. I'd love to stay and chat, but I promised Ellen a bale of furs this week, and I'm not even close to making good. I need to get out into the bush right away.
2 hunters are better than 1. I can help if you like.
Would you? I'd be much obliged.
I bring something for you. Maybe it will help?
I really must get moving. I will thank you properly when I get back. Until then... Meet me at my northernmost hunting blind after you take your first skin.
猎杀一匹狼，好多狼。再来呀！过来了。嘿。
要吗？
去他的树架。盗猎者，服务员。
Connor needs some backup.
哪里啊？刺杀盗猎者。
Connor, you out there? Could use a little help here.
好，快来！来了来了来了。
Connor needs some backup.
Bloody hell! Not him.
The time for forgiveness has passed.
Please don't kill me. I'll never come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
直接用枪比较快，追不上。
If I hadn't had this blade, that lick spittle might have gutted me.
A timely gift from Norris, it would seem.
Indeed. I must make sure to thank him properly.
就又开出新的任务了。
Connor! Connor!
最后一根稻草。
Connor! Alex dullard of a man is trying to break down her door with his mates. We're on our way to stop it.
追上家园居民队伍，然后
You are incapable of caring for my sweet girl. Just leave us, brute.
干什么？是你了。
Ellen and Maria are free of you. I say so. The people behind me say so. Believe me when I tell you, if I ever see you on this land again, I will end you.
You can have them.
Thank you. All of you. Nobody has ever stood up for us before.
We protect our own, Ellen.
This is my home now. I'll find a way to show my gratitude to you all. I promise.
打造3级的衣服了。意识空间大幅提升，然后哇，又开出来了，还有啊！看一下进度条的家园，阿基里斯，这要开教室的婚礼。 这样子，开完了，这序列词这边结束了。这个是什么？
No.
耳机在叫没电，插一下充电线。温迪。
My friend!
Norris, what are you doing?
She said yes!
Marion?
We are getting married!
I told you not to touch him, Norris.
Is it true?
Yes!
So now that you've been told, might I have a word? We have much work to do.
Of course. What would you have me do?
Accompany me to the inn. I have business there. Norris is a stickler when it comes to tradition. Miriam knows not where her father is, and they were hopeful that you might act his part at the ceremony.
I am not familiar with colonial wedding customs.
It means you will walk with her during the ceremony, and give her to Norris, as her father would.
I would be honored.
Wonderful! On to other business. Our weddings are complex beasts, and require many hands working together to execute. We'll need Warren and Prudence to provide food, Ellen to make them appropriate clothes, Big Dave to smith wedding bands, me to conduct the service, and Oliver and Corinne to host a banquet.
That is a lot.
We'll start here.
Connor.
Everything seems to be in order for the big day.
It is. Except, I can't find Miriam.
I'm certain she's making sure all is perfect. I will find her, my friend.
我人又不见。线索在楼上。为什么要跑走？
To marry you, mate.
Leave me be.
Why do you run?
Why you run?
Leave me be. I'm no housewife.
Nobody thinks you are one.
That's what all this means.
You may kiss your bride.
跳过了。所以这样是大家解开了吗？
Hello, Connor. Enjoying yourself?
I am. It is nice to see everyone together and happy.
Look at those two kids. It's a lovely sight. Norris is one of my best friends, and he couldn't have found a better woman. Proud of him.
Sometimes people are just right for one another. Norris and Miriam are a match made in heaven.
Or a match made by Connor. Isn't that right?
I only helped Norris muster his courage. The rest came naturally.
And my little brother Joseph tossed him in the river!
Connor! We were just recalling our weddings.
Spirited events, I take it.
Spirited! More like brawls than unions they were.
Calling Joe Little is like calling me Big Terry. Boy's a bloody mountain.
My younger brother had a blow-up with one of Terry's cousins. A minor disagreement about some lass's dance card. I'll just say Terry's cousins sobered up right quick when it was over.
Poor boy. Sitting there sopping wet on a stump while Joseph spun around with the object of his affection.
It was good for him. Taught him good things don't come easy.
Excuse me, everyone. Thank you. I won't keep you long. I would like to present something to Connor and you all. I once said I'd find a way to show my gratitude for your courageous actions in my defense. And this is what I give you today. This flag is a symbol of our strength and unity. And I would hope you'd all be proud to fly it high above your homes and shops. I'll happily make one for each and every one of you, if you so desire. But this one is for you, Connor.
Thank you.
莫名其妙拿了一面旗子。哇，开出来了。 越多，时间差不多，我想今天就先实况到这边好了。那私底下会把这个纽约的地图给跑一遍，然后把它那个快速传送的地下道给解开，然后它的那些收集品啊、羽毛啊、年鉴，然后还有那个什么，脑独角的宝藏，还有那些宝箱会把它统统给捡完。大致上就是先把整个地图给打开来，这样。还有那个这个解放任务会先把基本的先解完，然后留下招募的那个任务，到时候下次实况的时候再一次 再来解。然后这边呢，就是下次实况的时候再来解这个它的挑战，不是挑战，它的任务了。挑战这边是要拥有商店售出的所有武器，那这可能要到很后面才可以解开吧，因为有些是还是要等到箱子出来才有办法解的。啊，可能就是先去挑战那个格斗赛吧。来拓荒者，这个应该是跑纽约地图的时候就会顺便解开那个堡垒的位置。到贼俱乐部这个应该也是跑地图的时候就会解掉，就没什么大碍。下次可能就是一个就是波士顿斗阵的这个拳击赛，然后刚刚家园那边的家园任务就去把它跑完，再来就是可能会考虑跑一下这个老独角的那个什么宝藏，然后跟一些海军的任务，还有蛮多任务的海军这边。有一些任务要做，多像什么这个追逐战啊，这是老独角的那个宝物，还有这种其他的这个海军的任务，就是要开船啊。下次再解这些吧。那主线任务会继续的，到一些支线都解决了差不多，再继续跑主线。大致上是这样。那下一次实况的时候再见哦，拜拜。